everybody, tis I, Chrissy. Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy VI. Last time, we recruited Edgar, who I'm going to put in the back row because the tools, I think, work no matter, like, hit for the same amount of damage no matter what row he's in, whereas Locke's probably going to need to be in, like, this row right here. Yeah. That's another thing I want to do. Got the Mithril Blade. I am going to... No, actually. If I just go to equip and then go optimum, that'll give you the Mithril Pike that I got from Mog. And then you can have the Mithril Blade and actually do a little bit more damage than with that pathetic thing you're currently wielding right now. So yeah, let's go into this cave now. I've prattled long enough. So up here we have a recovery spring, so don't worry about healing prior to heading in here because you can just heal there. And we get a wild encounter, of course. Hornets and Blearies. Nothing much to them, I don't think. I'm not entirely sure where the point runs out. Where that cutscene can't be played anymore, because I know there's a point, like a cut-off point, where they no longer play that cutscene. But look how much damage the auto crossbow does. It's insane. It's really powerful. I love the auto crossbow so much. In fact, I'm going to sort through these items real quick. Go to arrange. Let's see if that's all right. I want auto crossbow there. There we go. There we go. Because that puts auto crossbow on the top of Edgar's list of tools. Now there are treasure chests in here. I'm ignoring them because I know for a fact that there are better ones later on. Got another new enemy here, Crawley. Let's try and steal something, Locke. Oh, we've got a remedy that heals all status conditions. That's quite... I don't think they're very common actually. And again, Edgar's auto crossbow just comes through for us. That is an amazing weapon. It will last you. It will do really well even like later on in the game and stuff. But yeah, the treasure chests, if you open them up later on in the game, they will have better things in them. So for that reason, I am going to be ignoring them. So... okay, so that should finish off this cave. Like I said, I would have taken longer if I'd have gone after the items in there, but like I said, there are better ones later. Wild encounter. Got a Rhinotaur. I think you can steal some good from these, I'm not sure. Noise Blaster. Give Locke a chance to steal from it, maybe. Oh, it's got Mega Volt. It Mega Volted it. Oh, that heals it. Really, Locke? Your stealing odds are really bad. What happened to you, Locke? You used to be really good at this. Red line. No, I'm not stealing. Well, I will show off Edgar's fight. Just at least once. But it really... there is no need. Look how much damage it did compared to what his auto crossbow does. There is no need to use the regular fight with Edgar. Just go straight in with the, the tools. They don't cost anything to use either, so there is no reason not to use them. Anyway, we've got a hidden tonic here. If you come in here, you can hire a chocobo to ride out somewhere, and he will go over how to use it. I'm not going to use one because I typically like to just go everywhere on foot so I can get experience. You'll find lots of excellent weapons, armor, and relics in our shops. Get out of my way! Loads of people around. Come back here. I can't believe it! The Empire will smash us! Welcome to South Figaro. At least yours is pretty straightforward. Here we have the inn. It's also the relic shop. If you chat to this guy here, who's in the way, equip relics to gain a variety of abilities. These double my walking speed. We already know how relics work from the tutorial, if I remember rightly. But just in case, Mog's here to go over it again. Sprint shoes, True Knight, Dragoon boots, Gauntlet, which is a really rubbish relic. I'm not one to use that one. But I am going to buy sprint shoes. I can only buy one. But I will definitely buy them. Goggles protects against dark. Star Pendant protects against poison, protects against dark and petrify, and protects party members, or members, who are low on HP. Sprint shoes are really the only ones that I consider worth owning because, well, you'll see soon enough. I think I'm going to sell your dirt lock because you don't need it. There is no need for it now. I have antidote as a spell. I apologise, my dog's going nuts. I'm going to buy another pair of sprint shoes for later on. And if we head up here, we can go to the inn. You spend money, you can basically get a full heal. I'm not going to be doing that though. Not... How much gil do I have now? Because yeah, I only have 30 gil, I wouldn't even be able to afford it. So... Get in bed with this man, Edgar. The Empire attacked Figaro Castle. Now we'll all be drawn into the battle. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh boy, so now we got the cafe. The guy at the counter, he's kind of creepy. Duncan's students have no peers. The Empire's been invading one town after the next. We're not safe here. Duncan made his son Vargas practice a strict martial arts lifestyle. Vargas resented it. So this little girl just walks in, right, and she just sits there. Are kids allowed in here? What do you think? Oh, alright. And she just sits there anyway. But anyway, this is what you need to do. You need to come into the cafe, chat to this guy, for this scene to happen. At the very least, you could give me a response. Stand back. He seems vaguely familiar. Wait a minute. He owes allegiance to no one, and will do anything for money. He comes and goes like the wind. His name is Shadow. No, not that Shadow. That's Shadow. He'd slit his mama's throat for a nickel. Better steer clear of him, I guess. Hold on, guys. I'm back. So yeah, sorry, there's stuff going on outside. I'm not going to stop recording because of it, though, so yeah. Down here we got like a secret area. Something to bear in mind later. I should actually no, this isn't a secret area. What am I talking about? But it is an area you will need to bear in mind for later. Out of the way! I've got to get this cider over to the old man. That's my job. Now scram, dude. This is your king you're talking to. You utter jerk weasel. Sorry about that, folks. Like I said, gardener. He comes around and does like the front gardens and of like all the people in the close and well, all the people that where I live. So yeah, I wanted to block out like the worst, the noise and such. So there's a bunch of other shops, and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do now because I've just kind of screwed myself over a little bit by buying the second pair of sprint shoes. But I am going to need them. Actually, speaking of sprint shoes, why haven't I equipped them yet? They make us move a lot faster. It's just miles better. I could go and grind, I suppose. Got an eye drop there, that's for curing dark. Antidote. Beyond Mount Cots, you'll find the Sabil Mountain Range. If you come down here, there's not much to see, but you've got the Figaro, South Figaro port. The ship isn't going anywhere. This guy thinks it. Yeah, he says the same thing. Nothing really of major importance, it's just that it's got a harbour here, and that's really all I wanted to show off. But let's explore this place a little bit more. Let's not just rush into, leave into the next location. Green cherry, that cures imp status. Imp being the really annoying status where you can't use magic and you're just weak as anything. Has war really begun? I'd better return home. If we head down here, got Phoenix down. But if you head back here, there's a little secret. This is something you want to bear in mind for later. I'm really only coming in here for the elixir, but I'm pretty sure I can use this to go to take a little shortcut and such, but I'm not going to now because I'll do it later. But something to bear in mind for later on, because you will be coming back to South Figaro at some point. So if we come along here, we got 2 rooms here. I'm going to check this one out first, it's the least important. Chung, 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 Magitech armor! My dad's very important. Why, not so long ago he even dined with General Leo. I just made that up. That sounds suspicious, does it not? I think so. If you come in here, attack from the east, that way. Hey, what do you think you're doing barging in here while I'm trying to write a letter? Harumph! Oh, sorry, even a millionaire can be startled. Edgar, you're the king, why don't you just actually arrest him right now? Because, like, you have the power to do that. Because he's clearly trying to betray you. There's always a nasty draft in this room. Where's it coming from? Oh, let's go behind the bookcase. And you have this hidden little area right here. If you head straight down and then left, there's a little hidden secondary basement with the hyper wrist and the running shoes. They are 2 different relics. The hyper wrist raises Vigor. I'm not sure if that's supposed to buff your attack power in any way or not. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever lot can have that. And the running shoes cast haste, which means that when your meter that charges, like between each turn, that charges up quicker, I believe. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, there's no point in like ignoring them. May as well pick them up, they're beneficial. If you come in here, oh yes, I remember, this room's got loads of gil in it, like 2,000 gil. So we definitely want to come in here. 1,500. Is this gonna have 200? 2,000? Nope, it's empty. Bear this room in mind as well for later on. An old clock that's not ticking. And that clock there was ticking, so... yeah, it seems really strange right now, but it will make sense later on. Got a save point right here. Not going to use it though. And an empty room here, which doesn't really play any sort of role right now, but will later. So we've done with this bigger house right now. So I'm gonna just leave and continue to explore the town. I like to explore the town as much as possible so I can get an idea of like what I can pick up and stuff. Got a hidden tonic right there. Always check barrels and boxes. You'd be surprised how many hidden stuff you can find. So anyway, we have weapon shop where you can buy a mithril knife, which I don't really need. Well, I'll get a blade. Regal cutlass might be nice for terror. And then of course you can get the noise blaster and bio blaster if you missed them the first time around. I'm not sure if you get like a discount because Edgar's here or not, but I heard somewhere that you might be able to, but I could be wrong. I know you can in Figaro Castle. If you've got Edgar and the leader of your party, you'll get a discount, but here I'm not so sure. I'm going to grab a couple of these. Hairband. Plumed hat. Cotton robe. Yeah, I'm just going to grab a bit of everything apart from the bucklers because they're not very good. No, not relics. Equip. Give you the heavy shield. You've got a mithril shield, I think. Yeah, the mithril shield protects you way better than a heavy shield will. So I'll keep that on lock. What am I doing? Keep the pike on, Edgar. You've got a blade already. Why did I buy the mithril blade then? I probably... I know why I know why I did. I thought I had the mithril knife, not the mithril blade. My memory's really terrible for that kind of thing. Get you the plumed hat. And you're not going to have the kung fu suit. Yeah, there's nothing I can really apply to Edgar otherwise, so that's fine. Edgar's in the back row anyway, it's not like it matters all that much. So if I come around here, I think there's another hidden item. These hidden items might change, I'm not sure. But there's a warp stone there, and I think that's very useful. It lets you warp out of dungeons, which is really, really useful in my opinion. Definitely want to have around. Mount Colts is to the east, okay. Not headed there yet. Did you hear? Figaro Castle sank into the sand. You couldn't find it even if you knew where to look. Sure. Come in here. My grandfather was a servant for the richest man in town. Good for him. I'm off work. Get lost. It's that jerk again. Jesus Christ, I am your king and I am going to do absolutely nothing. I don't like strangers. Bring me some cider and maybe I'll talk to you. He's just as rude as well. If you come down here... I don't think there's anything of note down here. No hidden items. Oh, yeah, there is a tonic. But there is a hidden pathway that goes down there. Bear that in mind for later on. Nothing we can do it. Can't do anything with it right now, though. Yeah, we spoke to you already. Oh, it's this geezer again. Excuse you! There's plenty of room for you to maneuver around me. The house in the northern part of town belongs to our wealthiest citizen. You mean the jerk that's trying to betray the whole city? Anyway, if you come in here, you've got the regular item shop. You buy regular items, tonic, antidotes, all these things. And I can't afford much, if anything, and I don't really need any of it anyway, so I'm okay. Only one last stop to make in this town, and then I've pretty much seen everything, I think. Excuse you. This town will go down fighting, even with their Magitech armor. We'll make it tough on them. Sure. You probably won't stand much of a chance against the Magitech armor, though. My husband Duncan is a world-famous martial artist. He's taken his disciples to Mount Colts for meditation and training. And, believe it or not, that's actually where we're headed next, so... let's go there. And again, like I said, I'm not going to be bothering with chocobos because I like to gain experience, like from the random encounters and stuff. Anything here? Oh, soft, okay. If you head straight up, there's an alternative way of getting out of the town. I don't know why you would want to come up here though, but I suppose it's an option for you. So yeah, now we're in the main overworld again. If we come up here, this is completely optional. I missed this on my very first playthrough. If you come into this house, you get this little scene. What's that smell? Flowers. His favourite. I'm gonna lie down for a bit. This is a good place to get a free heal, because why wouldn't you, not opt for a free heal rather than pay 80 GP at the inn. We get tonic in there. This, his favourite tea. These dishes, they were his favourite. If I try and leave. Sabin, he was here? And then this guy just suddenly pops up. What the? You know this guy? Of course, he left a couple of days ago after he heard Master Duncan was slain. He headed into the mountains. I heard Duncan's son Vargas is missing as well. I have a bad feeling about this. And then the old guy just leaves and he's never to be seen again. So that's that. There's nothing really of great importance there to note. I'm just going to save over all three of these save files because why not? But yeah, let's head over to Mount Colts now. Oh jeez. Rhodox and Grease Monk. Okay, we haven't encountered these yet, so I'm going to show them. Magic U. Steal something, hopefully. If, Terra doesn't kill them first. Because I'm not sure how strong Rhodox are. Oh, look, really? Come on. It's just your steal rate is really bad in this particular run through. I was getting so lucky the first time I went through this area. But anyway, next time, I think we're going to head into Mount Colts and see if we can catch up to, I don't know, maybe Sabin's in there. They did say, they did hint at it. See you then.